Yes. No. Stop. We must stop immediately. With all haste, run the other way, avoid the fire, stop doing this. I'm Dr. V. Boykin, a former single mom, stripper, felon, now doctor, keynote speaker, and author of Fix Your Face and Watch Your Tone. I help marginalized communities achieve a more equitable personal and professional experience. One of the things that always astounds me is how people go through such incredible trials, tribulations, situations, just the most despicable things. And many times they then turn and give the perpetrator the credit. In other words, people will take the focus off the incredible skills, talents, and abilities the person developed as they move through life, and they assign all of that brilliance, all of that knowledge to the trauma. And it's very slight, but it sounds something like this. Well, you've overcome so much. You must have learned so much from that experience. Stop. I learned so much from my ability to navigate challenging situations. That experience, that terrible person, that didn't give me anything. They get no credit for my brilliance. They get no credit for my success. Oh, well, he cheated on you and you saw the belly chain in the car and the hotel receipt and this and that. And yes. Oh, and that now you know you have this wonderful relationship and that's because of what you went through. You know what to look for. No, I know what to look for because I learned about myself. I invested in understanding what works for me and what doesn't work for me. I got therapy. I researched. I read a book. I meditated. Whatever was the catalyst, you did that work, not the trauma. Sometimes it might sound like, oh yeah, I made it up the mountain. I got to the top. I persevered. And somehow the mountain or the obstacle becomes the star of the show. You are the star of the show. You're welcome to bring along your faith, your belief, your spirituality, but you did that work. You did it. That makes you different from someone else. The actions that you took. When a boss doesn't support you, doesn't give you equitable assignments, and pushes you out so you leave a company or a team, and then you land with an incredible manager, that bad manager does not get credit for where you have ended up. It's a thumbs up moment because we do that work, and the person that perpetrated the wrong against us doesn't get to be celebrated. That's why most of the time when I'm talking, I'm not using people's names or things that identify them. You know why? They don't get the credit. They're no longer part of the story. They're not a headliner. They're not even a supporting character. I worked. You worked. We collectively stepped in and supported people. The people that didn't show up to sponsor you when you needed a sponsor and deserved a sponsor and had demonstrated that you were in a position to be sponsored, the people that didn't show up, oh yeah, nobody was there to support me, but I found a way, do not get credit. They should have shown up, but now they're no longer part of the story. You're part of the story. I would love for us to begin to tell the stories of our skills, talents, abilities, and brilliance without giving those that have perpetrated unjust, violent, aggressive, or racist or wrong acts credit. You don't get that. You don't. My prison experience and what I feel was over sentencing, although I do accept responsibility, does not get credit for where I am today. Not being able to get housing does not get credit for me becoming innovative. It's not going to happen. Being a totally sober stripper on a stage does not get credit for how I conduct myself today and how I look at people today. It just doesn't work that way for me. And I wish it wouldn't work that way for you. And as we step into a new year and a new time and maybe just a new season, consider what it would feel like if you gave yourself credit for all of your growth and development, for your successes, for your abilities and talents, and your hard work that credit, and any other spiritual belief you choose to bring with you, but not the person that's committing the wrong against you. They no longer get to be the star or part of our show. They don't get credit. If you liked or learned from this content, please subscribe or comment below and be a part of spreading the word and helping me grow my channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts.